Hey guys, how are you? This is Eric Bramlett with Bramlett Residential, and today we are here to discuss the Austin real estate market statistics for the month of May 2024. And per usual, we will discuss both year over year and month over month numbers. First, I'd like to point out that I finally moved into our new home and new home office. You can see the background has changed a little bit. I'm excited to be here. Haven't unpacked all the way yet. Hopefully, the background will look a little bit nicer next month and certainly within a couple of months. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen. So the 5-county metro area stats moved a little bit, and they moved in the direction we really don't necessarily like to see. So total sales declined by 5.5% from May 2024. From May 2023 to May 2024. Pending units dropped by 5.9%. And we really don't like to see pending units turn negative because that tells us that sold units will probably also be negative. The following months, we'll probably see lower number of solds in the month of June 2024 versus month of June 2023. New listings ticked up quite a bit again. I think this was the fourth month we've seen this year with double-digit increases in new listings at 18.4%. This caused the total number of active listings, that's the number of homes that are on the market, to increase by 22.6%. So a lot of options out there for buyers, a lot of competition for sellers. We're in an interesting situation where sold price isn't moving a whole lot. You could say this is relatively flat, almost a rounding error, at a drop of only 1.1% year over year, and median sold price dropped by only 2.1%. Part of the reason for that are the increased number of withdrawn and expired listings. So withdrawn and expired listings ticked up by 30.9%. It's a pretty big increase on a year over year basis. Interestingly, average days on market dropped 7 days from 57 in 2023 to 50 in 2024. I'm not really sure why that is. It's a bit of an anomaly, but that's just what happened. Sellers can expect it to take them about 2 months to sell their home if they price those homes correctly. Months of inventory year over year increased from 3.3 MOI in 2023 to 4.0 MOI in 2024. That's pretty firmly in a balanced market, but it feels more sluggish than a balanced market. It feels more like a buyer's market out there. So looking at average sold price and median sold price, this is about as flat as it gets. 12 months ago, we were at 605,000 average price. We're now at 592. Median price was just under 470 12 months ago. Now we're at 455. Both of these like around a 1% drop and around a 2% drop. So it is a safe buy to buy real estate. Just understand that the market is pretty sluggish. When we're looking at pending units, this is a measurement of the demand that's in the market. And we look at 2019 versus more recent years a whole lot, because 2019 was the last year that we considered completely normal. That was before the pandemic hit. And we're probably on the tail end of this pandemic cycle, but it's good to look at what a normal year and a normal demand seasonality chart looks like. And if we look at 2023 and 2024 by themselves, 2024 started out much stronger than 2023. And then last month in April, it crossed over just barely. And then in May, we're down almost 6% year over year on pending units. Not disastrous by any means, but not the direction that we like to see it go. New listings by month. So you can see that there are a lot more sellers in the market this year in the past. Now, that's really, really early indication of demand. It does show that there are people that want to move, but you also have to have buyers on the other end of that. And right now it looks like a lot more sellers are entering the market than buyers. And it doesn't really look like they're slowing down much. However, we do have a pretty big increase in the number of withdrawn and expired listings. So even though these new listings are hitting the market, we are seeing some of them get pulled back. If those sellers can't get the price that they want, they're simply sitting on the homes, sitting on those great interest rates that they're locked into, and saying, you know what, we'll sell it at some future date whenever the market comes back. So the question is always why? Why is this happening? And a very, very easy answer is mortgage rates. And you can see just from January 1st of this year to June 10th, as of literally today, rates they've increased, and in April, they peaked at about 7.5%, which didn't feel very good at all. That's whenever inflation data came in pretty hot. And then they calmed down a little bit in May, but we're still not really where we want to be. You can see rates drop below 7 a little bit. They were up above 7. Now they're at about 7 point. Now they're at about 7.2. What's not talked about a lot are the jobs. And whenever you look at the number of Indeed.com job postings over the past year, it's a pretty solid decline. And we have actually had a negative year-over-year change for almost 24 months now. And if you back that out to January 2020 to present, so you look at the entire pandemic cycle, you can see that, well, from January 2020, it initially dropped precipitously. That's whenever the pandemic hit, and there was so much fear in the market. No one was hiring. And then it started going up, up, up. And then as the Fed and as the government started introducing stimulus, it really increased this hiring very considerably. And then it peaked in May of 2022. And we've seen a straight line decline since then. To summarize, there was a lot of overhiring that was done during the pandemic. And now many of these employers are not necessarily laying off, they're just on hiring freezes. So that's the second part of why the market is pretty sluggish, is there just aren't new jobs out there bringing people into Austin. You don't have people getting new, better jobs, upgrading their homes because of that. And that's something that we are looking at just as closely as we're looking at the Fed rate, we're looking at the mortgage rate. Interestingly, you will probably see hiring come back around the same time that mortgage rates start declining. And that's because when the Fed lowers the rate, it's going to stimulate the economy as a whole. And you will see employers start to staff up for this coming AI boom that we're all so excited about. This is what we have for you guys today. I hope that it was interesting to you. I hope you find it valuable. I would like to offer up if anyone has any questions over this data, or if you'd like to discuss your specific situation, please reach out to me or reach out to our company, to Bramlett Residential. I would love to help you. Our agents would love to help you, not necessarily if you just want to buy or sell, but just if you want to talk about what's going on in your situation. And we're here to help you buy or sell today if you need to. We're also here to help you strategize a sale or a purchase in the next 12, 24, even 36 months. Again, I'm Eric Bramlett. Thank you so much for listening. If I can help you do anything whatsoever, please let me know. Have an awesome, awesome day.